It's really great to have you. Welcome back, guys. In this video, we shall discuss about FDA pregnancy risk categories. We shall discuss prior to 2015 what happened in 2015 and also the new categories also. So in 1979, the FDA established 5-letter risk categories A, B, C, D or X to indicate potential of a drug to cause birth defects if used during pregnancy. So the categories were determined by assessing the reliability of documentation and risk to benefit ratio. These categories did not take into account any risks from the pharmacological agents or their metabolites in the breast milk. So there are multiple categories, A, B, C, D and X have been assigned, and they are designed to help the reader quickly classify a drug for use during pregnancy. So the category A, in this, controlled studies in women failed to demonstrate a risk to the fetus in the first trimester. So the examples of the drugs or substances include levothyroxine, folic acid and liothyronine. Category B included animal reproductive studies that have failed to demonstrate a risk to the fetus, and there are no adequate and well-controlled studies in pregnant women. So the example of these drugs include metformin, hydrochlorothiazide, cyclobenzaprine, amoxicillin. Coming to the category C, which have these in this, animal reproduction studies have shown an adverse effect on the fetus, and there are no adequate and well-controlled studies in humans. But potential benefits may warrant use of the drug in the pregnant woman, despite potential risks. This should be remembered. So examples of these drugs include gabapentin, amlodipine, trazodone, etc. Coming to the category D, there is a positive, there is a positive evidence of the human fetal risk based on adverse reaction data from the investigational and or marketing experience or studies in human beings. So, but the potential benefit may warrant use of drugs in pregnant women despite potential risks. In this category, there is losartan comes under this category. Coming to the category X, studies in animals or humans have demonstrated fetal abnormalities and or there is a positive evidence of human fetal risk based on adverse reaction. They're from various studies. Example under this include atorvastatin, simvastatin, methotrexate, finasteride. So in 2015, FDA replaced the former pregnancy risk letter categories on prescription and biological drug labeling, so which would make meaningful to both patients and also healthcare providers. So the new labeling system allows better patient-specific counseling and also informed decision-making for pregnant women seeking medication therapies. So the pregnancy and lactation labeling final rule went into effect on June 30th, 2015. So why did the FDA make this change? It is a relevant question, right? So clinically, many women require drug treatments during pregnancy due to chronic conditions such as epilepsy, diabetes, hypertension or asthma. To withhold drug treatment would be dangerous for both mother and baby. In addition, women are having babies at a later age, which can boost the number of women with chronic condition. Accessible and understandable pregnancy and lactation information is important for women and their healthcare providers to assess risk versus benefit. So for this reason, clinicians and patients were often confused by the meaning of the pregnancy risk categories because according to FDA, it was overly simplistic, led to misinformation and did not adequately address the available information. So the various categories have been easily and clearly labeled in this. So PLLR labeling, that is pregnancy and lactation label final rule labeling. It used to categorize pregnancy, labor and delivery and nursing in different categories. In the newest one, in the latest edition, pregnancy are being categorized as one, and in which labor and delivery is also included, and nursing mothers have been included in a separate section, that is 8.2 lactation, and there is a other specific category 8.3, which includes females and males of reproductive potential. So there have been various categories in this. So pregnancy includes pregnancy exposure registry, risk summary, clinical consideration, and data. These sections are included in under pregnancy subsection, and also lactation also includes risk summary, clinical consideration, data. And in females and males of reproductive potential section, pregnancy testing, contraception, infertility are included. So there are clear indications in the special population section in the new edition of the FDA approved drugs categories. So the old category A, B, C, D, X have been modified into the new ones. So we should follow this, and the new categories have been followed by the various pharmaceutical companies too. Thank you very much.